is what you need to know if you're going to Heaven's Gate for the first time. Number one, you need to carry your ID, original ID, and then you need to carry enough clothes to take you through the whole time you'll be there. Your clothes must be very decent if you're a woman. Men hawananga shida mostly because they just do trousers and a t-shirt or a shirt. But for women, you must have very long dresses, nicely decent. Unaweza chukua hata dera. And then you need to be covered up. You can't have short sleeves. You also don't need your makeups or wigs or anything because, unaenda kuomba. And then it's just a prayer mountain. Huko unakuwa tu filanga free, okay? You can carry your Bible and a notebook because there are sessions of prayer. In the morning, kuna wenye wanaamka 3, they go to the main sanctuary to pray. And then there's a lunch hour service, and then there's an evening service. Sometimes, I don't know if it's like all the time, but when I was there was a preacher who was coming in to do the lunch hour service, taking us through a series through the week. So yeah, you might need a notebook for writing whatever it is. You might get visions, you might get dreams. They start as soon as possible. I know you might think it's in your head, but God speaks differently, as soon as possible or maybe later. But you need a notebook and a pen. And then now you need maybe a bottle of water, something that can keep your hot water for later. Well, there's a constant hot water just up in the main sanctuary. I think it's called Shiloh. There's a constant place for hot water and cold water, but you can have your bottle just in case umeenda huko mbali kwa mlima kuomba and you might need to hydrate. Remember, every time that you're fasting, your body because you're not taking in calories to bring energy, you need to conserve as much energy as you can. So hydrate as much as possible. You also need you can carry your own sugar and coffee or majani or drinking chocolate or Milo yenye unataka, but you cannot carry snacks or sweets or just vitu tu za kuku, something to eat. No fruits, no nothing, just sugar and things to make tea with. You can make your black tea. Tea is also served. Remember, tea is served in the morning at around, I think, 7:45, 6:45, 7 there. Then there's tea at around 5:30. It's served twice. But if you miss, you've missed. They really keep time. Okay, miss chai ni hivyo. So that's why if you have your sugar and whatever majani, it just comes through. You can make your own small tea uzunguke ukikunywa, because that's the only meal that is there. There's also a canteen that sells these things. It sells lesos, Masai shukas, it sells books, it sells Bible, it sells mafuta ya kujipaka, it sells Colgate, toothbrush, hizo vitu zote personal effects. But juu unaenda huko and you know you're going there, just carry your personal effects kama mtu anaenda boarding school. If you like hygiene kama mimi, Heaven's Gate is actually very clean. The maintenance is good. Wanabadilisha sheets every other time, but you can carry your own leso just kutandika, because those are reused things. Utandike juice for your own personal hygiene, especially for those who have sensitive skin and they react to shared clothes and bedding. So you can carry your own kaleso ufunike. Carry your own charger so that usitegemee mtu huko. Just be self-contained as you go, because you might just need your phone charged up. There's no good network in Heaven's Gate, which is also very convenient and works well because you need all the time to concentrate. And so you might not make calls or be on social media or be very updated with what's going on in the world, which is okay. So it's only a matter of time, provided ukitoka nyumbani ulipanga vizuri whatever you are leaving behind or whoever you are leaving behind, if it's your children and family, wapange poa, because you might not be in very good communication. And then uendeka umebeba vitu zinakutosha. Remember, that place has rules. Mkiingia unafanya orientation, what to do, what not to do. Don't pray in the sleeping areas. Don't wash where you're not supposed to wash. Kuna hizo rules that make that place as nice as it should be. And there's sticking by the good rules inasaidia tu. So just carry enough clothes, usiende kufua huko. Ukwe tu sawa. Other rules that they also have, you cannot pray for other people. Tuwe uanze kuwekea watu mikono. Even if you're a pastor, just pray for yourself, which works for all denominations, because even Muslims go there. There are Muslims that I saw there. I remember your prayers are personal to you. So if you choose to join the congregations, senye wana congregate, that is in the morning, saa saba na jioni, you can. If you choose to stay in church the whole day praying, you can. If you choose to go out huko kwa kiwanja, there are so many small areas that you can go and pray from there. Even huko kwa milima, kuna watu wanaenda mbali kabisa kujitenga. For those who don't fear reptiles like me, I fear reptiles, so I can't go really far. Yeah, at some point nilipatana na monitor lizard karibu nizimie, but I didn't think ni shetani. Please, hiyo si shetani. Jokes. Let's keep on. You also need to know Heaven's Gate kinalipishwa, but it's very affordable. That's another basic. Kunalipishwa, but it's very affordable. If you go on less peak seasons, the prices are lower. Kuna peak season yenye price inakuwa high. Okay? And by peak seasons, I mean siku kama New Year, those important days, maybe labda Easter, hizo siku zenye watu wana, it's kind of holidays for the Christian calendar. But on low peak seasons, shared dome ile yenye mko wengi, it's 200. Then shared room ya 4 people is 300 shillings per night. And then you can take your own room at 700, self-contained. But now on peak seasons, you find it's now higher, like the self-contained room will be now 1,000 bob. But, and you cannot take the self-contained room for one day. You take it for more days. Yo self-contained ina preserve watu wanachukua more days. If you just take coming for a day, unaenda kwa hizi others because you're just coming to go. If you're going as a group, there are small churches, ama chapels, ama areas to pray. Hata kwa the main sanctuary, there are rooms upstairs that you can gather and pray as a group like you came. If you are a particular church, mko watu fulani, number fulani, you can go to those small churches. Ziko tu kila mahali, places you can congregate and rooms you can congregate and pray. So that it's convenient for you, for as long as it's convenient for you. And something I need to mention, by the Heaven's Gate is clean. Hizo washrooms ziko kila mahali. Don't be worried. Yani, for somebody who loves comfort, I really saw comfort Heaven's Gate. Washrooms ziko kila mahali. There are tissues there. They are highly taken care of. They are neat. Like wherever you go, uko tu sawa. Ukiamka kwa floor, hizo grounds zinakuwa, they are picked and cleaned every other time. Places to sit are picked and cleaned every other time. So it's just a very nice place. It provides a good serene environment for you to concentrate and pray. It's very quiet, so you can just meditate and think upon the goodness of God, or just have that deeper conversation with God, and not distracted. Okay, undisrupted. Learn to carry some extra money with you when you're going there, just in case. And then if you have like a medical condition or something, make sure you notify them, just in case. Okay, because you might be sleeping with watu na watu wengine hawatakange kusumbuliwa. Okay, Christians ni binadamu at the end of the day. There are people who are Christians but hawataki kuwa bothered. So make sure you just notify them if you have a medical condition or something, so that pia people can also be wanakuangalia, especially kama watu wenye anguka kifafa nini, so that you also carry your own necessities and then they also are aware. Among expenses you might also incur ni pikipiki ya kwanza. If you are living from Nairobi, you take Prestige, they take you direct there. If you don't take Prestige, there are matatus around here, OTC, that go there at 500 shillings. Prestige is around 700. So you choose whichever works for you and then you go. Among other expenses ni pesa ya pikipiki. Ukishuka pale barabarani, pikipiki na kupeleka hapo juu na 70 bob. So make sure you have your extra monies for just in case. And when siku utakuwa unatoka, you'll be checked again. Like una check out the proper way you go, like check your receipt. So make sure you don't lose your receipt yenye ulilipa nayo ukiingia. Then ukitoka uta sign kinda. So yeah, that's just basically it. I think I've touched on almost everything about Heaven's Gate. Kama nimeacha zingine na ushaienda and you remember, pin hapa down below, comment down below watu wapate information so that usiogope mbali. It's very affordable to go to Heaven's Gate. It's even affordable than kuishi huku nje ukibuy chakula kila siku. Not to say it's an escape plan, but it's affordable to just be there. So you can go and pray. Bye.